Hey everybody, this is Ben and welcome back to another Leetcode video. And today we're going to be looking at problem 881 titled Boats to Save People. So we'll read the prompt, we'll talk about the pseudocode, we'll walk through an example, and then we will code up our solution together. So you're given an array people where people I is the weight of the ith person and an infinite number of boats, where each boat can carry a maximum weight of limit. Each boat carries at most 2 people at the same time, provided the sum of the weight of those people is at most limit. Return the minimum number of boats to carry every given person. Let's go ahead and talk about that prompt a little bit. So just to clarify the prompt, we can use an infinite amount of boats to save people in the people array. People I is the weight of the ith person. The given integer limit refers to the max weight allowed on a single boat, and each boat can only carry 2 people at most. We are to return the minimum number of boats to carry every given person. Thus, we need to manipulate the people array such that we can fit as many people as possible on as few boats as possible. So we can use a 2 pointers approach here after sorting to do this easily. For each iteration of our while loop that we're going to use, while left pointer is less than or equal to the right pointer, we will check if people left pointer plus people right pointer is less than the limit. Our right pointer represents our current maximum value, which needs to be put on a boat first. If we have enough weight limit left to fit our current minimum value on as well, which is our left pointer, then we do so. Thus, if the values for left pointer and right pointer are under or equal to the limit, added together assuming, we iterate the left pointer by 1. Regardless, every iteration, we will decrement the right pointer and increment the boat's total. This because the right pointer, our maximum value, will always be put on the boat no matter what, only adding the left if applicable. Let's go ahead and look at the pseudocode here. First, we sort the people array. Then we'll initialize 3 int variables, boats to 0, left pointer to 0, and right pointer to people.length minus 1. We'll use a while loop for while left is less than or equal to the right pointer. And we'll say if people left pointer plus people right pointer is less than or equal to limit, we'll iterate our left pointer by 1, because this means that we can include that person that's on the left, which is our minimum value. Because remember, our right pointer, person, is always going on the boat first. If we can include the left, that will help us reduce the total amount of boats, obviously. But if that doesn't catch, then we will just have a boat with the right person. So if the if statement catches, iterate left by 1 because we're including that left person. And then always, no matter the outcome of this if statement, we'll decrement the right pointer by 1 and we'll increment boats by 1. And then we end our while loop and return boats. Let's go ahead and look at an example here. So we'll say our people array equals 38714 and our limit equals 9. First, we need to sort the array, which results 1, 3, 4, 7, 8. We initialize boats with a value of 0, left with a value of 0, and right with a value of people.length minus 1, which is going to be 4. While left is less than or equal to right, we'll walk through each iteration here. So the first iteration, left equals 0, right equals 4. If people left plus people right less than or equal limit, in this case 1 plus 8 equals 9, 9 less than or equal to 9 is true. Thus, we'll increment our left pointer. This means for this iteration, we are including the left person as well onto a boat with our right person. So now L equals 1. Regardless of this if statement, we will decrement R now equals 3, and we increment boats. Boats now equals 1. Second iteration for left equals 1, right equals 3. If statement won't catch because person left is 3, person right is 7, that equals 10 together. 10 is not less than or equal to 9. We decrement R equals 2, we increment boats equals 2. Now our third and final iteration, left equals 1, right equals 2. If people left plus people right less than or equal to limit, that gets us 3 plus 4, which equals 7. 7 is less than or equal to 9 is true. So we'll increment left, L equals 2. Now right gets decremented, R now equals 1, and boats gets incremented, boats equals 3. So now we have left equals 2, right equals 1, our while loop will break because this is only running while left is less than or equal to right, and we'll end our while loop and return boats. So let's go ahead and code up a solution together. So first we'll just use the built-in sorting function to sort our people array. Then we'll make our int variables here. Go ahead and initialize these. We'll say B for boats. We'll say L for left, and we'll say R for right. Now we'll use a while loop. While left is less than or equal to R, if people L plus people R less than or equal to limit, which is given, we'll increment L. Regardless of this if statement catching, we decrement R because the right person is always going to be on the boat each iteration no matter what. And we'll increment boats because we're always going to use a new boat for that right person. Then we will return boats. Let's go ahead and run the program. As you can see, that works. We'll go ahead and submit it. It does tend to run slower while I am recording sometimes, but it looks like this is running fine. So this will get you about 20 millisecond solution, which is 76% less than most submissions, 65 megabytes of memory, about 74% less than other submissions. Overall, very simple approach here. This sorting does slow it down a little bit. I'm sure there's a solution without it, but I think sorting is a very intuitive approach. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something, and have a great day.